Hello, friends. This is Arun here, your mindset marinator. When it comes to the goal setting, there are two different G's comes into picture. G for God, that G. I thought I would just share those two important G's so that you will, um, when you set your goals for the next year, 2024, you'll be able to appreciate and then do something better, right? Those two G's are, one is the gain and one is the gap. Normally in the starting of the year, you have invariably you keep hearing about this goal setting, right? Whether you have set your goal personally for your health or for your career, for your finance, right? Invariably you set some goals, right? You set some goal and then you try to work towards it, which means you will gain you gain something out of towards that goal. Okay. Also, you will end up in creating some kind of a gap. Okay. But after some point of time, say 3 months, 6 months, when you during your reflection time, when you review your goals, whether you have achieved or not, our mind is designed in such a way to just focus on the gap. Say, for example, you have set a goal to reduce 10 kg. Let's just take it 10 kg. Or you have set a goal that you will upskill yourself. You'll add 3 more certificate for your career. Okay. In the process, though you would try to do on the exercise, right? Though you would just go to gym, you work out on your body, you keep yourself fit, and then you try to do something. And also, you will not be able to do it continuously, and then you would end up in creating some kind of a gaps as well. Okay. But when you're doing the review of the goal after 3 months, 6 months, your mind focus on the gap, what you have created, not the gain, what you have made. Okay. I hope you would have just did something so that there is some gain. If there is zero gain, then I can't help it. Right. So then you focus more on the gain, then what normally people tend to do? They simply leave that goal at all. Yes or no? That's what generally people do. Rather, what experts say is that focus on the little gain what you have achieved, right? Even it could be just even 1 kg, or rather, if that goal had made you to wake up early, right? If that goal had made you to build a new discipline, right? Even that's a small win. Just focus on those small wins because that's again what you got. Don't focus on the thing which is the gap. If you're going to look on the gap, there is no way where you can achieve your goals. I'm not saying expert says it. Because recently I attended a workshop on the goal setting because I'm kind of preparing for my next year, 2024. What are the goals I could set for health, relationship, career, and the money as the money or the finance aspect. And I learned this particular concept about this G and G. One is the gap, and then the next is the gain. Okay. When you focus on the gain, it gives you a little bit of stimulate. It just stimulates you to go further. Rather, if you focus on the gap, nothing going to happen. And then you will remain as in the same situation, same position, right? So that's a simple concept. I thought I would just share it across with you, the gain and the gap. So focus on the gain, what you would get by setting those goals when you work towards it. Gap, that's something you need to take it as an action and then see how you can build or rather bring in some kind of a paradigm shift, right? Again, it's a different concept and aspect, how you can bring in some kind of a rhythm, how you can focus on without how you can master procrastination, how you can work on in building new discipline, how you can make that as your new pattern. It's a different process altogether to working on the gap. Maybe another video I can share about that. But in this video, the concept what I wanted to share is when you are going to work on the goal setting for the next year, 2024, just focus on these two. One is the gain what you've made, and then don't focus too much on the gap. Rather, instead of focusing, just work on the gap, how you can reduce it. Okay. So that's a simple message. I thought I would just share it across with all of you. Otherwise, I wish the 2024, it's going to be an amazing, fantabulous year to all of you. Wishing the best. This is Arun, your mindset marinator. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you.